Hey, yins guys, what's going on? Rockerbuck here, of course. Who else would it be? I haven't done one of these for a while, and I figured I would do this one now because I have a reason. I wanted to talk about my modded series I got going on, Rockerbuck Amped, and about the new one that's going to be coming up. Now, I'm going to be cutting it off right here and right now. The last episode that you saw will be the last episode you'll see. I had a finale planned. If some of you know this, I talked to a few people, and I watched it back a couple times, and I realized it's probably not a good idea. I thought it was good. I thought it would be good, and that's the problem. I didn't think about everybody else and what they might think. And basically, I'll tell you what happened, and I'll tell you why I decided not to do it. You'll understand why. My whole thing was, you heard the little message about assemble your army and so on and so forth. My plan was to take on the roguelike dungeon to the bitter end. And my plan was the army that I assembled was I actually bred about 40 dogs and close to 20 cats or so. And I circled them all around the roguelike dungeon. That my plan was, I was going to make a final assault on this dungeon with all these dogs and cats. Because, dogs protect their thing and fight skeletons and all sorts of things like that. And I should have tested it out a little better to see how it worked. I wasn't thinking, and I apologize. Everything went good up until I went down to the next level. And I figured everybody would just follow me down the stairs. They didn't. They just started pouring down over the hole, over the sides, wherever they could fit. I thought they would teleport to me. They didn't do that. So now all you hear is the sound of all these dogs yelping in pain from falling. Not to mention, of course they do what they do with mobs. That's what I wanted. And some people like to watch that and some people don't. And it was pretty noisy, a lot of yelping, a lot of, updates on the screen in the lower left. So, wolf was killed by, wolf fell in lava, wolf did this, wolf died of wither. And I finally made it to the last level of the dungeon, which actually was only about 2 more levels to go anyway. But I knew I wasn't going to make it on my own. By the time I did get to the bottom, I had wiped out all the animals. All of them. They were gone. They were done. They were gone. And I barely managed, I finished it. And really all there was to do was no big major prize. The loot was actually kind of cheesy, I thought. It wasn't that great. It wasn't fantastic. And after looking back on it, I thought, I don't know if I want some of my viewers to watch that. I know how some of my viewers feel about animals and how much they like them. And I like animals too. In real life, I love animals. I could tell you a really sad story about a cat I had, but, to me, Minecraft is a game. It's pixels. It's a little different for me, and that's the problem for me, not for you. Some of you take it just as seriously as you do real animals. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to make people watch that, and I didn't want to, upset anybody. I mean, it's bad enough at least I'm admitting it, and I'm saying, hey, listen, bad idea, not going to happen. So that's done. Rockerbuck Amp is done. That was a practice run because, trust me, now I'm going to start the new series, and it's going to be called Full Volume. And I worked pretty hard, did a lot of testing, and I put together a good batch of mods this time. The other thing that's going to make this different is, as opposed to Amped was, for Amped, I had a plan, but I didn't have a build idea. even though it looked like I may have, or I said I did. I may have, but I lacked something very important, and that was inspiration. I didn't have build inspiration. I haven't had build inspiration for a long time. Just recently, while putting together this mod pack for full volume, I found my build inspiration. And it shows. It really shows. It comes out in the videos. It's obvious. I'm, for the first time in a long time, I am really enjoying playing Minecraft, especially modded Minecraft. I like vanilla too. I'm still liking vanilla now that I have a build inspiration. I can get back into vanilla, but I love modded. I really love modded. So we'll end it on a good note by saying, you know, I appreciate you guys enough that I was willing to say, I'm not going to run that other video. Not going to happen. I'm just going to delete it, forget about it. We're going to move on. We're going to start up full volume, and I'm hoping that you'll love it just as much as I do, because before I even knew what was going on, I had already recorded 15 episodes, and I'm like, there's still a ton of stuff to do and things to go yet, which is a good thing. And I'm not tired of it, and I'm not struggling. And that's the most important part, which is going to translate basically into better videos for you to watch. And that's what I'm hoping for. So thank you so much for those of you who stick by me, you know, and regularly and watch. I really appreciate it. I love you guys a lot. You're the reason why I do this, besides the fact that I love, you know, recording anyway. I don't care about how many subscribers I have. I just love doing it. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in full volume. Just remember, I got my eye on you.